What's up, everybody? This is NorbCam coming at you with quick breaking news update on the Seahawks front. If you haven't heard by now, Chris Carson, the Seahawks longtime running back, announced his retirement today from the NFL due to his neck injury. The Seahawks have given him released him with an injury designation. So the good news for him is that he will receive compensation. It'll be actually millions of dollars. I don't know exactly how much, but at least for his end, he'll be leaving on a good note financially with his career coming to an end. But from a Seahawks standpoint, I've talked about this quite a bit since last year, ever since the neck injury and the surgery that he got for it came on the news. And I thought right away, this is not good. He's probably not going to come back from this because, again, you can list so many different players who've had similar injuries and immediately led to their retirement. Example, Cam Chancellor, Cliff Averill, Max Strong. Those are just a few, to say the least, and it didn't take long for them to make that decision. Actually, Carson's lasted a little bit longer than expected, but all the more it does make good sense of why the Seahawks, a lot of critics of the draft this past year said, thought the Seahawks were reaching getting a Kenneth Walker early in the draft. And now as it plays out, it's probably one of the smartest things they could have done because now the running back duties falls into Rashad Penny and Kenneth Walker's hands. Those two will be the ones responsible for carrying the bulk of the load for the Seahawks. And while I'm very optimistic, like a lot of you are, about Rashad Penny and what he might be able to do, if you look at the last quarter of the season last year, he tore it up with just tons of gains over 100 yards, stayed healthy to the end. But you look at the rest of his career, it's been at least with the Seahawks, it's been one that's been riddled with injuries. So I feel like Kenneth Walker is going to get his chance to shine this year. In fact, that is my rookie pick of the year. As far as an impact player, I feel like he's going to be the one that we're going to be talking about at the end of the season. No matter what our record is, I think we're all going to be talking about, wow, we knew that Kenneth Walker was going to be good, but we know he's going to be this good. So I'm really excited about his opportunity to do something special with the Seattle Seahawks. Now, going back to Chris Carson, I've got to make this a short one because I've got a meeting to jump on to at 2 o'clock. So I just want to jump in with this information. But with Chris Carson, I do want to say this, and I'll talk about it tonight. I hope you guys will join me tonight for the first time in a long time, a revival of the NorbCam Roundtable happening tonight at 7 o'clock Pacific time with brand new guests, some familiar faces, and some brand new have never been on the show before. So I hope you guys will tune in. We'll talk about this amongst other things as training camp starts this week. But with Chris Carson, he was one of those players I've always rooted for. I've always felt like he had another great season right around the corner. And then, there was always this injury and that injury. And I thought maybe last year was going to be it. And then he got injured and only played 4 games. And then I thought, well, maybe he'll come back. And then the next thing happened. I thought, I think that that ship has sailed. The pipe dream is over. And sure enough, that is the case. But I've always admired his running style. He's one of those quiet guys who just, did his job. He ran hard every time in a sport where, it's becoming less and less physical because, running backs is now more of a passing game. So not a lot of teams have bruising running backs like him. So I enjoyed watching him. And he's only 27 years old. So it's a shame that his career got cut so short. Usually running backs make it to at least 30. And then that's usually when you see kind of the decline in their production, more because their legs start to give, their speed and their quickness start to kind of start to slide downhill. But Carson it was never his running. It was never his play on the field. It's one of those injuries that, unfortunately, no matter how much you rehab, no matter how much you work out, no matter how much time you spend in the gym, once it affects something like your neck, there's just not much you can do about it because that's like the foundation, right? Your spine and one bad hit, and nobody wants to see what could possibly happen if that takes place. So we'll miss Chris Carson. Felt like he never quite got to blossom fully like he could. But I enjoyed watching him, Chris Carson. If you're watching this, and I'm sure you are, Carson, at least for this Seahawks fan, I want to thank you for what you've done for the Seahawks organization. Enjoyed watching you, man. And I wish we could have watched you for at least 3, 4, 5 more seasons, but we'll never get that opportunity. But we enjoyed watching you for the time that you were here wearing the Seahawks uniform, and we'll miss you. So hopefully one of these guys can, you can pass the torch on to Penny or Walker, and one of these guys can pick it up where you left off, and it'll be a spot missed for sure. But looking forward to the guys next man up, and hopefully these guys can run like you and do some of the great things that you've done. So that's really it. Just a quick news update. Again, just a reminder, tune in tonight at 7 o'clock for the revival of the NorbCam Roundtable. It's going to be a lot of fun talking about the 2022 Seahawks and what's in store for this team, the good, the bad, the ugly, from multiple different standpoints on the roundtable. And there will be a link also for you, having an opportunity for you to join near the end of the show for some Q&A. And you'll have to check out the NorbCam Discord, the Norbcord, if you want to get access to that link. So let's look for a post on that a little bit later. Anyway, that's about it. Hope you guys have a great day. It's supposed to be 95 degrees here in Seattle, so it's a scorcher as far as this part of the world is concerned. Sports Live in the ATL is in here. That's awesome. What does he say? Julio Jones signed with the Bucks? What? Sports Live in the ATL. I'm coming, Norb. Woo, ATL. Yeah, that's right. I'm excited about that. Just a real quick note on it before I sign off. Sports Live in the ATL is coming to Seattle for the Atlanta Falcons Seahawks game, and he will be my guest, not only at the stadium. We'll be sitting together to watch this game. We've collabed many times, had bets. I've won some, he's won some, and it's been a lot of fun collaborating over the years. We get to do it in person and meet for the first time. But he's actually going to come over. We'll spend some time in studio, maybe watch a baseball game, and I'm going to show him some of the cool sights, and maybe meet some of the other Seahawk fans that are out here. It's going to be a fun experience. I'm looking forward to, David, you coming out. It's going to be a blast, man. So anyway, I got to run. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. See you tonight at the Roundtable, 7 o'clock p.m. Take care, you guys, and go Seahawks, baby.